Beautiful deep divers of planet Earth. I came here to give you that good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. I'm just chillaxing. Let's breathe, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. Raising the vibration. Peace. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here. Nature Art Gallery chilling. The cat down the road loves you. And I'm FaceTiming you right now. If you are watching this video, everything you desire is manifesting for you because the cat down the road said so. Just give thanks. Now, I want to talk to you today, deep divers, about this is how we date. I'm praying for modern men and modern women in this new world. Because when we talk of dating, relationships, marriage, we see big problems. I also want to talk to you about Andrew Tate, the former British American kickboxer who has gone viral seems like overnight. He's everywhere. And he has a lot of controversial statements about relationships and what women should do and what men should do. I want to talk to you about real life Tinder. Shout out to the Sidemen, right? They did that funny video. Well, I often say that modern dating is like Tinder in real life. We got a whole lot to talk about, deep divers. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So as a psychologist, as a counselor, as a multidimensional being, I want to tell you this, that men and women are hurt and they need to heal themselves. You see, the greatest relationship we can have is with ourselves. Slow motion this side. And because men don't have a good relationship with themselves in the matrix, women don't have a good relationship with themselves in the matrix. When they come together, it's chaos. And a lot of men have these old age ideas. A lot of women have these old age ideas. And it's a new day. And the problem arises when people still want to cling on to these old age ideas. So there are stereotypes going around. I was listening to Andrew Tate, who is actually, apparently, you got to verify this for me, deep divers, more searched than Mr. Beast right now on Google. Okay, he is going mega viral. And he's saying very outrageous statements, right? Like every woman should have their body count on their forehead. That would make the world a whole lot better. But he also says some things which I'm like, yes, that's true. Like men and women are here to do different things. Absolutely. I've been saying that. We all play a unique role in the relationship. And when men embody the divine masculine, and women embody the divine feminine, beautiful babies will be made. Beautiful babies will be made. But some of the things Andrew Tate says, I'm like, hey, is this guy for real? Or is he just trolling? Because we're living in a whole new world where attention is the new form of currency. And if you can be a polarizing figure, whether you like someone or not, they've got your attention. So when I hear Andrew Tate saying things like women can't drive, or if, for example, he says the person I'm with has an OnlyFans, that's okay, but I have to take all of the money. I'm like, okay, this is bananas, right? And I always tell you, deep divers, that one of the greatest signs of emotional intelligence is to be able to listen to something without getting emotionally involved in it. having discernment, which is the ability to judge well, to say, hey, I get it. A lot of these people are entertainers, they're actors. And you have to take everything with a grain of salt. At the same time, when you have personalities like Andrew Tate, who comes off like some kind of cartoon character, he also has many people who resonate with what he has many people who resonate with what he's saying. That's the reason why he's blown up. A lot of people deep down, they are thinking just like people like Andrew Tate. Behind closed doors, they're making these kind of statements, but they don't want the world to know. He's just coming out to say it in the open. But I want to remind you that men and women, their relationships can only get better when they start seeing each other in a different way. You see, many women from time immemorial have been seen just as passive. Many men have been seen as the provider, the protector. Yes, that has a place in society because it's something to do with the genetics. But you can't just say statements which have no validity. They have no validity because they're coming from old ideas. The world has changed, it's moved on. Let me give you an example. A lot of what Andrew Tate talks about is like, hey, sometimes he says women love drama, right? They love watching the Kardashians. And I'm like, hey, not the deep divers. Shout out to all of you ladies. A lot of women are leveling up right now. They know what's going on in this matrix. They don't want some buffoon. They want a guy who has reconnected back to his godhood and who knows who he is. And it's the king and the queen that come together and honor each other. But you see, in this day and age, like I spoke of, the real life Tinder is happening right now. When you have videos like the Sidemen, this is actually going on in real life. People are just swiping left, swiping right. It's like a video game, right? And it's because people think this whole thing is a joke. A lot of people don't realize relationships aren't always peaches and cream. There is blood, sweat, tears. It's about being on the battlefield together without giving up. In today's day and age, when it gets too hard, people are like, hey, I'm out of here. Because people think this is Tinder. You just swipe left and that's it. Not realizing that's the reason why your relationship is shit. It's crap because you've never taken a chance to work on something. You see, when we talk of how it's been in society for so long, a lot of women can just use their beauty to get places. A lot of men have to work for it. I call this men of purpose. A man has to earn his respect. Women can just be born with beauty and get by. Yes, there are double standards everywhere. But what we have to see is that men and women are out of tune with each other because they are out of tune with themselves. Slow motion this side. And it's time to get real. A lot of men are playing a character. A lot of women are playing a character. A lot of women are obsessed with Louis Vuitton, Prada, designer clothes. So are men. A lot of people are living only on the surface, shallow living, and that's not living at all. And that's why if you want a better relationship, you have to strip away all of those illusions to see each other for who you really are. And this is how the relationship can grow. This is what they're not talking to you about. I hear people like Andrew Tate. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But you're also talking to a lot of men, because he said something along the lines that a lot of men are invisible, which I can agree with. Some men do feel invisible, and they do feel rejected by women who can just sometimes have it a lot easier with attracting a partner, right? But he's also creating a whole business around this. over 120,000 members paying $50 a month to the Hustlers University. So at the same time, there's a method to the madness. By saying these outrageous statements, there are people who are going to believe him. And that's why I told you that this is not for you, but this is for other people who are fast asleep, who don't realize that actually, unfortunately, you have manipulators, you have tricks, you've got actors, you've got tricksters, right? You've got all kinds of people out there who are going to profit from your ignorance. And Andrew Tate, what we can learn is that never underestimate human stupidity. But he also has some truth to it, because with every being like that who comes out of the blue and just goes viral, you have to shock people, but also you have to give them some truth to make them trust you. So when he says, hey, relationships are a beautiful thing, yes, of course they're a beautiful thing. But then you can say something that, hey, women can't catch a ball, which is totally bananas. You know, so I always tell you, deep divers, take everything with a pinch of salt. You know, my view is that, yes, men have a different role to play than women. And all men have to do is man up. That's all men have to do. And work on themselves. All women have to do is also woman up, work on themselves, and realize men and women have been programmed. This is not how we should be interacting. And this is the reason why relationships aren't going well in the matrix, because everyone is full of the ego. Your ego is not your amigo. And when you lose your ego, you come into your heart space. And when two people come into their heart space, great things can manifest. And well, then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. Go and get that new book, Deep Divers, for more powerful, life-changing information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Also, go and get the Good Ass Prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. If you're a sexy ass model, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some. The greatest relationship you can have is with yourself. Men and women both have to level up to see each other in a whole new way. A lot of people have been carrying old ideas, old stereotypes, and it's a new day. The only way men and women can improve in their relationships is when they strip away the ego and begin to live in their heart. Slow motion this side. The cat down the road loves you, deep divers. I love you too. One love. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. You hit that like button, deep divers. Hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment down below of love and appreciation. Let me know how this video resonated with you, and let me know how you are creating harmony and love in your own relationship. One love, peace.